Hello, this is 1 Minute Futures Trader. Today is January 30th and we are looking at NQ price action. So this is the Asia high here and this area here is the Asia low. And at 10 a.m. we did a high for the regular trading hour, and from there we sold it and tested the prior day low area here. We did a bounce, so pretty much the price is test the highs and lows and then going sideways. It is pretty common for NQ, and we have a pretty much the point of control line in the center of the price action. Usually the fading the each ends like high and lows to back to the point of control area can be a good play, this type of price action. But right now we have the up channel here kind of grinding up. There are a couple times the sellers tried it here, and then every time the buyers answered back. And after that, on this breakthrough here, which this dotted line here, yellow dotted line, is a overnight open level, and went through that and went through the VWAP level here. Now it is on the way to test the prior high. What I'm gonna do here now, I'm gonna look and to see what is going to happen at this high here. Okay, so this area is also a low volume area here, right above it, and right around here, 660 level, I believe, there are some high volume nodes also. So I am expecting some type of reaction at this level here. So to see if I see some nice rejection for the downside, I may try to join for a sell. And if I don't see that, and if I see there is a base here and for continuation, then we may try to test the prior high levels above. So right now I will be on hold and just wait the price action to show me some insights before I do my next move. Here is the Asia low section here. This area will be the prior day low area, and we have also the high of the day. So those are the levels pretty much right now what I'm looking. Okay, now the price is testing right now. The prior high is barely touched it right now, and it is 2:15 p.m. So we don't have really that much time for market to close, but the price action is pretty slow. It is taking its time to move around. So I also pay attention what time of the day. So like every 30 minutes or every hour or every 15 minutes, those are the key time frame areas that moves can happen. So you gotta pay attention to those. So for the downside, I really want to see the price going through this area here, right? So we have the VWAP level here, and we have this up channel here, right? So we have this up channel here. We have a dip here. We got false breakdown and buyer stepped in, and again this line here is Asia high, and this is the overnight session open here. So these areas also can act as a support. If you look at it here is the prior bounce areas here and other bounce areas here. So price is paying attention to this overnight open level, and it can be possible too when we see the price coming here, then we can do some sideways price action here before it goes down. If it goes down, or if it's gonna go up, then can be a bounce area here after a fake dip here. So these areas really, I just need to wait to see what the price is gonna do and wait to clear before I do anything with it. And you always gotta keep reminding yourself that the patience is the key. Being patient and waiting your good setups is the key. Otherwise, entering it very easy at many different places, but you gotta pick the very good A+ setups, so that way you don't have to overtrade and expose yourself unnecessary risks. And momentum is so far not there yet. And for the upside, I would like to buyers clear this area here with a strong bar or something like that. And if I see the momentum, then can be possible, but first they need to clear this area. So either the buyers or sellers, they need to show some momentum, they need to show some strength, they need to show that they are clearing this level before I do anything. Okay, buyers are trying to push it through right now, but the momentum is not too fast. Yeah, that's a nice bar, but I really did not like the momentum, how the price is moving right now. It is pretty slow. If this channel is gonna continue like this, then we may see back to the bottom of the channel. So really not liking the setup too much. So if they play out this channel, the risk to reward is not too great if they're gonna return from this level here. If you enter here, I mean, there is not much to go. I don't know, it may just continue, just test the prior high. Because the price is moving the same way what it has been moving, I don't see too much momentum. Then I'm still waiting till I see some more movement. And this slow grind, push ups or downs are the hardest to enter because it doesn't show the momentum, and then it just keeps printing like nicer bars and then another nicer bar, but it is just doing it very slow motion. So you really don't put yourself together to enter it. And then by the time you see some momentum that the move is already up like 3-4 bars already. So, and then when you enter it there, so you are pretty much entering at towards the end of the move or another reversal levels that it just price is gonna do a test back some level. So not ideal situation if you see the price action like this. Definitely not one of my favorite. Right now the price is testing a high volume area here. So pretty much we have a high volume node here, and right below it, it was a low volume area here. So we have a pocket here. Again, a couple things to consider when you are trying to enter on a signal bar or a power bar, that the power bar you see, the location is very important. I really prefer to break through a structure a lot better rather than seeing the bars, the power bars inside a channel or inside a structure. So I prefer them to a clean breakout through that prior structural levels rather than seeing them inside a up channel, for example, like in this scenario here. Not my favorite ones. And this can be keep grinding up, so you never know what the price is gonna do next. So that's why it makes it really hard to enter or not enter. Yeah, so the buyers are here, they are showing up, they are testing, they break this level here. And this is to me like 50-50 kind of. I really don't have much expectation if I enter here. If I enter here, let's say, okay, I'm gonna enter one here, a pullback if it lets me in. Okay, so I enter one here, so my exit is gonna be right below this area here. So I really want to see the price keep grinding up. Right now it is testing a high level node here, so it is very possible that they're gonna do a rejection from here. Plus we are on the top of the upward channel here, right? It can be do a back test here and then go up again. But if it does, then we may just do test prior high level here. Those can be the possible areas for visit. We also have a low volume node right around here. Okay, I'm going to do a break even on this trade. So all I have to do is just let the trade print itself if it's gonna continue to go higher, and if it's gonna stop me, and it's gonna stop me out. Right now, if I see a bar that doesn't look too good on this move, then I will just kill the trade. So far, the buyers are holding the low level of the bars. So that is what is important for me. As long as they are holding the bottom part of the bars, then that's a good sign. And I can hold it till I see a bar that is not respecting the prior lows. And maybe I can move my stop a little bit to this area here, so we can get at least something from this trade if it reverses back on us. Okay, that is an LVM there. I'm gonna take it from there. Okay, so this is a small LVM pocket here, and plus it is 710, so it is a pretty decent amount of money there. But if they go through this LVM pocket here, then the next one is gonna be a prior high level here to test, or maybe they do a pullback into this high volume node here, and then from there is a bounce, and then go back to test the prior high, or this may just continue grinding up. I will probably hold it if I see this move has more momentum to it rather than a slow grind like this. And again, the slow grind, you never know how long they're gonna grind, so they can grind all day, but it is really hard to sit on it. So this was our entry here after seeing this strong up bar here that breaking this level, and then there is another bar that is a pretty decent bar without wick on the bottom. After that, the price kind of start kicking a little bit and then keep grinding up. It passed this high volume node here and then came up to that low volume node area there, and then now the price is kind of slowing down, trying to go sideways a little bit. So I exited on that first initial push to the LVN, and now the price is doing a little bit reaction there. So if I didn't take my profit there on that initial push, and then if I was waiting this, and then if I see this bar closing red, as soon as this bar closes and then on the next bar down tick, then I will exit the trade. But on this one, I really like that jump to that LVN, and usually you see a little bit reaction when you see that, so I just took my profit there earlier. But again, now the sellers are trying here. There's a pretty good size red bar there, so if I was still in the trade, I was probably right now trying to exit on this pullback, for example, because right now the chart is telling you to exit this trade already, right? When you see the price is keep printing on the sideways, like Okay, we test it here, and the next bar we test it again, and we keep having these wicks almost half of the size of the bars. And then next bar is a smaller bar, and the next bar is a doji bar. So looks like the price is going sideways here before this red bar here, right? So this area can be a good area. For example, if you see the price is going like 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar below the prior bar, then it can be a good idea to exit there. But if you are thinking a lot bigger move, for example, and sometimes I do that, so I am not too much focused on bar by bar, and I'm kind of more focused on the more general up move or down move. In those cases, then I hold on to these pullbacks, and usually I look at the moving average levels or more general direction. In those cases, I sometimes even add to my positions on these pullbacks. But so far, the price did a bounce from here, and which high volume node here, right at this level. Price either gonna go continue to test the prior highs, or you're just gonna see some more sideways price action here. So you're gonna wait again to see for the next move, see what the price is actually trying to do. So it is very important to understand before you decide to enter a trade. Just try to understand the story. What is the chart is trying to tell you? Just don't blindly enter, exit. It is usually if you enter very fast, but like when you exit and then you entered like 5-10 seconds later, those entries are usually not a good entries. If you see a move and that move is happened, and that move is happened, so you need to wait for the next move. And between that, there is usually a time that you need to wait out. The market needs to do a sideways or accumulation somewhere, and then market needs to get ready for the next leg. So between those legs, they just don't get yourself chopped. Okay, on that pullback, looks like they're going through to test that prior high. The buyers entered here. They got like 40 points on that move. And the next target is gonna be prior high level, high of the day. Here is the high of the day area. This level here is the overnight high session here, and we have the pivot level between. This area can be a rejection area for the buyers or a sideways area if the price is going to continue more up. But so the day is almost getting towards the end of the session, so we don't have much time for a bigger continuation. So if we see a failure here, we may see price trying to go back into the below level here where most of the volume is traded again. If I see a sudden drop, that can be possible, or it may just die out here sideways node since we are keep grinding up. Okay, so it is right after 3:30, so we tested the prior high, and now we see the price is rejecting right now, so the sellers are trying to push it. That bar is pretty decent so far. If I want to enter here, I really wanted to keep this pretty tight, and I wanted to see a right continuation. So if it is gonna take this time a little bit, I'm gonna take it off because I really like that bar. But again, still another bar passing through this level, doing a confirmation, that will be really great. But again, this can be another bounce here, something like this. But it is taking a little bit too much time. I think I'm gonna take it off. Okay, so I took it off. I'm just gonna wait this bar to close. I think it's better to get another confirmation bar clearing this level here. So this bar is still at this bottom level here, because when I want to enter, after I enter, I want to see a little bit confirmation and continuation of that move. So far, the second bar is not too impressive. More than half of it still for the downside showing. So the sellers are still trying to clear this area here, and this can be a quick run down if we see a continuation this level here to maybe test even this high volume node below here. And this up move here, if you do that, this area still needs to go through maybe. Okay, one of the reasons here is entry is on that bar. Also, I was looking at the volume, that the volume was pretty decent when you compare to the prior volume levels. So there were some sell volume on that bar, and I was hoping to see another one and then another one kind of doing a quick drop here, but that didn't work out well, at least to test it here. And you gotta keep thinking that the prior move, so the prior move, we are going up, so the buyers have more advantage on that side because they are already keep going higher on that move here, so they are already making higher highs. Okay, so right now I really want to see another strong bar here to break in this level here in order for me to try it again. But if I don't see that, I won't be bothered, like that one for example, maybe. Okay, that is, I'm gonna do a break even, and I think I'm gonna close it there. Yeah, that is pretty violent there. That was pretty wild. I don't know what is going on, but this is not a regular drop. Yeah, that was fast. That was really fast drop. Maybe now they are gonna test the Vwap level here. Yep, and so we are now on that 15-minute chart testing the bottom level of that up move. You're looking at it like that, or this can be a new bottom channel. The price is gonna continue, but they definitely break through this here so far. Okay, now they are testing the overnight session open, and also that is the low of the Asia session here, this level here. So this can be a possible bounce area here if the buyers shows up. But again, there is no reason for anyone to enter a long position here because we are still that selling pressure is just keep showing up still. Yes, that's a pretty decent big size bar on that 15-minute. Okay, that was from this breaking point to the low, so there is 130 points. That was pretty fast. So I hope this helps you with your trading, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.